Since I updated, I can finally use better fusion caching inside of DaVinci Resolve. So if you don't know what I mean, then let me show you. So here I have my clip, and say I want to time remap it. So I just have this clip that I can use here, but I want to do it in Fusion. I don't want to do it in the edit page like I taught you in the AMV basics tutorial. I want to do it here in the edit page in Fusion clip that's 2 seconds long. And I have my clip in here. And so let's just do that. So I know there's like let's say about a 3-frame gap that we're going to do. So let's do a time speed node, and then we can put the speed up to 3. And then I want to time remap it as well. So let's add a time stretcher. And so we can have that there, and then we can go to the end, or let's do our time speed and see where it ends. So it's gonna be around frame 11. 11 looks right. So I want to keyframe my time stretcher at 11 at the back end, and then at the front we're going to do 0, just like that. And then I want to have it like this, choppy a little bit. Let me put my optical flow on there to make it smooth. Let's flow it out to make it smoother. Let's go to our spline and then make this a nice graph that goes like this. And so if I play this back right now, you can see it takes a bit, and it will always take a bit, even when it's cached. So let me just cache this out with the normal cache, how it is right now. Let's just take a look. Bam, we're going. Plays back now. It's cached inside of Fusion. That's cool. But now if we make a change to the sequence, like if we just add something, let's say like add in a text real quick, just like this, type in whatever we want, then it has to pre-render everything again. And that's just a pain in the butt. But you right click this node that you have over here, we go up to cache to disk. You can actually cache that node to the disk, so there's no changes made beyond this node. It'll actually cache inside of Fusion, and you can play it back really smooth. It might take a little bit to render, but what we're going to do is we have our cache settings up here. We want to enable the cache. This is where the cache is going to save at. We're going to lock the cache, and then we're also going to lock the branch, so none of these nodes will be updated and will not update on this node. Even if we change something there and we add nodes there, this node right here will be locked with this cache that we see that's playing back over here. And so I'm going to check these 3 boxes here. I'm gonna hit pre-render, and then it's gonna pre-render out this section of footage here. And so it's kind of like a saver and a loader, but kind of just natively inside of Fusion, so you don't have to actually load out a sequence and then load it back in. So it's definitely a lot nicer than it was before. And then we'll just have this cache out like this. All right, awesome, it's done. So now we can play it back. It's nice and smooth. You can see 24 frames per second at the bottom right there. Now it's always smooth, and it can't be disrupted. And we can just add a lot more effects on here, and it'll run a lot smoother. So let's do like a turbulent displace, a node that I made like right here. And let's just do some effects on it. We can put the preset on here. So now we have that happening there, but you can see now it's playing back a lot smoother because it doesn't have to render out all this stuff already, because it's already pre-rendered. And so it just needs to render out this macro that we have here. And even with this macro, we could just have it already cached. So we can right click it, go to cache disk. We can have this enable cache, and we can lock it also as well. And then we can pre-render this out. And so this will basically temporarily bake the footage in our viewer right here. And so we can add as many nodes as we want to the back end of this node branch here. And everything before, wherever you cache to disk, will be saved. And you don't have to re-render that out every single time you're in Fusion. It'll be remembered inside of your memory. So that's very nice. This can help you render out much faster. And when you're working inside of Fusion, help you lag less when you are working with a lot of nodes and trying to render out and make your sequence. For reference, this is how long it takes to cache everything without the cache to disk enabled. And it's not consistently playing back with the smooth frame rate that we usually would want to have. But yeah, very happy that this change is made. And now we can play back as smooth as possible, however we like. All right. Thank you, Blackmagic. Thank you.